Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cozy Corner Chronicles. I'm Julia,
And I'm Liz.
and we are back with another chapter chat for Happiness Falls.
Woohoo.
Last time we read 1 through 5. Today we're doing 6 through 10. So if you've been
Yes.
reading, we're here. We're here now.
We're here. Life has been crazy. Summer has finally come to an end, so that means I have to go back to work, sadly. No free time. And I've also been doing my master's program, so like my life has been like
Yeah. And Liz was traveling and stuff too. So
Mhm.
she busy, busy girl.
But I'm back again. I'm back again, and also I've been on a social media cleanse. So, just trying to get my life together. But anyway, I am back, not traveling anymore. I will be stationary, and now I can do episodes.
You're so funny. How has your social media cleanse been?
Good, honestly. Okay, I can't lie. I feel like TikTok was really like making my attention span bad because ever since I stopped, I feel like I can focus a lot more now. And I can focus on one thing a lot more now versus like it being fast. I can also watch a YouTube video all the way through now.
I'm proud of you because I feel like when I did my social media cleanse, or I wouldn't really say cleanse, I really just got off of everything except for TikTok because TikTok is like entertaining. But I have
Uh-huh.
yet to give up TikTok, so maybe one day, maybe I need to do that.
Honestly, great choice. I deleted TikTok, I deleted Instagram, Facebook, X. I don't even use it, but
What is X?
Twitter.
Oh, see, I've been off Twitter for years now. I didn't even know what that was. Facebook, no more Facebook Marketplace.
No more Facebook Marketplace. I've
It's
been
okay.
crying. I've been
Save money, live
crying.
better. No, I feel
um
you.
But yeah, I can't say that I miss any of it. I think it's great because I don't aimlessly scroll anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I just leave my phone laying around a lot more now. Like I'm on it less.
Yeah,
So
I understand that because when I didn't have my social media stuff, I had a great time. Honestly, it's kind of bliss not knowing. Okay, that sounds weird. Not knowing what other people are up to, it's kind of bliss. Like,
Mhm. It is
so,
honestly, and like if you think about it, it's like the people you have on Instagram are the people that you met in college, or like the people that like from high school and stuff like that. But like the people you really keep up with are the people that you normally text. So it's
yeah.
like I
It,
don't find the need, or like I don't feel like I have the need to be like, oh, I wonder what so and so is up to. Like, especially like if I was like, I wonder what Julia is doing. I'm not gonna go to Instagram. One, because you're
right.
like not as active on Instagram, but also because like we text every day.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same, which is why I was like, I'm not missing out much. I will say, realistically, though, like with stuff like Facebook and Instagram, I use that more for shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
And,
but like,
and I
save
feel like
money.
that's what TikTok is going to become as well.
Yeah, I can't lie. I was looking
TikTok
at sports
shop?
bras. Yeah, I was looking at sports bras on TikTok Shop. So I was like, dang, these are like way cheaper than other places I would buy. And I was like, no, stop. You can't spend money right now.
Literally. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it feels good. And I do at some point want to get TikTok back, but not to like watch, but to make content because I feel like, I feel like I'm not doing my share on the TikTok, so
It's okay. We both have not been posting on TikTok. And it's just, like we said, it's hard. Like, if anyone who is listening to us is really good at TikTok, we probably need pointers. We're not boomers, but like, how do people make so many TikToks?
And not even that too, but like how do you know like what's trending
Yeah. Yeah.
before it's trending?
Yeah, because I feel like we try, but
Mhm.
then I know a lot of people say you have to be really consistent, but it's hard to be so consistent when like your whole day is just working and then by the time you get off work or like if
It's
you're
like
studying
late.
it's hard. Yeah, like it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. But here we are.
Anyways, that was our
But
little tangent.
yeah, that's our little tangent. But oh, I will say that okay, back then, remember on TikTok guys when Kane's jawbone was really big. We are really excited because we had tried to do a Kane's Jawbone, like, book club, I guess you would call it.
And to be fair, we picked the wrong people to be in it. Let's say
That's
that.
okay.
because they're not much of readers. Now it
Yeah,
was like my my little sister from my sorority and like um her significant other and then um her friend. And like they're not much of readers as it is anyway, so I think it was like not a good group because like we
fair.
tried the initiative, but then it was like not good.
Which is fine. Like everyone has their own commitments, and I feel like reading is a big commitment,
Mhm.
and I totally get that too. So, with that being said, we are actually going to pick it back up because Kane's Jawbone, the person who wrote that, has another one coming out. And so we're like, why don't we just make this not a TikTok, GC, we're talking about too much. Why don't we just make this a podcast segment and then everybody can just be involved? We can all start this murder
Yes.
mystery
Together.
together. So with that being
Yes.
said, stay tuned for that. We're still working our way through Happiness Falls. Maybe we'll weave
Did
in
it say when it was going to release?
August 1st.
Jawbone
It's called like the researchers. Let me see.
sequel?
Let me look.
The Researcher's First Murder?
Yes, and it says August 21st is the release date.
Wait, it's a puzzle.
Yes, it's like the same thing because it's 100 postcards. You know how the other one was like 100 narratives? This is 100 postcards that you have to piece together in the right order.
Wait, I legit thought it was like a puzzle. Like puzzle
No,
pieces.
no, it's a book.
What? No
Yeah,
way.
yep,
Or the
it's the
murder has
book.
a box of 100 cryptic picture postcards? Yes.
Yeah.
How do we pre-order?
I think there's a link, but it's like $25 in European money. I don't,
Hmm.
so I don't know if it's coming from Europe or not.
Uh, Interesting. I'm so excited for that though.
I know, because I need to find my Kane's Jawbone because it's somewhere in the
Mine is
abyss.
already all broken
Cut.
up, so yeah. Whenever we're
I
ready to go back into that.
I need to actually do that because just cutting a book just feels so wrong that I'm like, I never get around to it. I was still reading it like this. Like,
Honestly, I kind of want to repurchase it and cut it up on TikTok because I feel
I
like
was
that
actually
would.
I was actually thinking about that too because just the setup of Kane's Jawbone itself, like doing the laminated sheets, is a process.
Hmm.
So actually, yeah, maybe we'll both just rebuy the book.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me see. Hold on.
because
I know not everyone likes to buy books off Amazon, but let me see if the Researcher's First Murder is available for pre-order there.
okay. I'm also gonna relook at Kane's Jawbone on Amazon, see how much it is. Oh yeah, it's $8.
Oh, might as well.
Yeah,
Let me look. When can you
and then
get here?
Kane's
Today?
Jawbone Researcher. What is it?
The
Researcher's
Researcher's First Murder. I couldn't find it on.
First Murder.
Oh, he has a crossbook puzzle? Deluxe box
It's on
set.
Amazon UK.
So it is coming from the UK. Okay. What is this like
Oh,
special
you
deluxe
can
box?
pre-order it.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can, dude, you can buy the loose leaf version of this for $45. Like it's already cut. But you know what? $8 versus
It's
me just
funner.
doing manual labor. Yeah, I'm gonna do the manual labor.
Not funner.
More
It's
fun.
more fun.
Oh, there's a spiral bound one.
The
Wait.
Researcher's First Murder, a new Jawbone. Ooh.
The spiral bound one is actually only $18, but I think I'm still just gonna do it myself.
Oh yeah, okay, we can pre-order. It releases in September.
What? I
That's
got
what it
lied
says on
to.
this website.
I actually also I pre-ordered a lot of book recently, guys. Which is why I can't spend any more money. But I'm really excited because they're all gonna come at once. So actually no, I lied. They're all gonna come throughout the year. It's fine. Barnes and Noble is having that 25% off for pre-order, so
Beautiful.
anyways, now that we are done with our tangent, we
Yes,
are now
sorry.
gonna get cracking. Okay.
Yes, we'll have to timestamp so that people can skip if they need.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Just catching up.
So today we are going to be talking about chapters 6 through 10. And Julia, if you want to kick us off.
Yes. So we're still in part 1 here. Chapter 6. Unconcerned, given that she and John, she as in Mia,
Mhm.
playfully often change each other's contacts names in their parents' phones. Mia replies to the message with an inside joke, then receives another message saying, Mia question mark? She runs to show her family the messages while Hannah and John are overjoyed. Everyone is surprised to see Eugene seemingly reading the messages because like when he reads, his eyes don't usually scan, like he
Mhm.
just blankly stares. So him reading the messages is a very big deal for them.
Mhm.
And clearly, while reading the messages, he becomes distressed by them despite his smile, because he's always smiling, kind of
Mhm.
despite any emotion he feels. So, Detective Janice calls, but cell reception is bad. So, Mia's actually unable to understand the call. And they notice that the location dot on like the Find My Friends on Adam's cell phone has actually moved. So, because of this, John and Mia race to the park. And Mia asked John if he recently played their phone contact name prank, but he says that he hasn't. And they
Mhm.
discuss the possibility that maybe Adam has Alzheimer's or amnesia or something like that.
Because remember in the previous chapter, that's when they started when Mia texted the phone just to see, and then that's part of the response. Because I think where we left off was the "Who is this?"
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then we get to chapter 7, and it's called Something Beautiful and Dangerous. And this is when John and Mia get to the park and obviously find no signs of their dad. John meets Susan, who is an acquaintance of the family, and she told him that she saw police cars leaving 20 minutes before they had gotten there. And so she tells them like that she sympathizes with them, and she mentions that um basically saying, this is everything on top of the horrible news last week. And so the twins are obviously like, what is she talking about? What horrible news? So on the way home, John and Mia call Detective Janice, who tells them that she was the one that was texting from the phone and that the police now have their dad's phone, which I thought was really rude. Like, you as a detective should not be, I mean, technically that's evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not technically, it is evidence. So why are you typing on the phone?
Like I said, this book just gives me sus vibes all over. So
Yeah.
every person I meet, I have not been like, yeah, innocent. Every person I feel like they introduce in the book, I'm like, guilty.
Yes.
So here we are.
It's giving
So
guilt.
it's giving guilt for real. So then chapter 8 summary is called Just Tell Us. And the chapter starts with Detective Janice, of course, tells the family that the initial search, they did not find Adam or his body. Instead, though, they did find his backpack in the river. And Mia and Hannah ask like what that means for the likely outcome. And of course, the detective is super vague, which I know they have to be super vague. I get it.
Mhm, mhm,
But she does offer like the contents of the backpack and reveals this manila envelope in a spiral bound notebook that's labeled
mhm,
HQ. And Mia kind of puts it together that it means happiness quotient because of like something she knew her dad was kind of working on.
mhm.
And happiness was kind of the key, like his study of happiness was kind of like a driving force, even though he never really shared this research that he was doing with the family.
Which was really interesting because I feel like at this point they're kind of driving it to where the dad has a double life.
Yeah, and at first you're thinking like, man, like this is really sketchy. Was he doing something sketchy? And then you read his segments of like his happiness quotient stuff, and you're like, he's literally just like doing social experiments on his
On
family.
his family. It was weird. It was a little weird.
It was so.
So, part 2 is called Happiness Quotient, and we go into chapter 9 called Blue Brain. So, Mia starts trying to figure out that maybe or maybe not, but she's almost certain that the Q stands for quotient. So at this time, she's really trying to figure out, okay, what is HQ? What is HQ? So Mia starts considering various philosophical and scientific theories of collective knowledge. She asks Eugene if their dad had ever talked to him about the happiness quotient, and she's almost sure that she sees him nod. So she also then remembers a conversation that she had with her dad about ranking happiness on a scale of 1 to 10. And the conversation happened soon after the graveyard incident when Mia, John, and Eugene scared Adam by spending the night at their grandparents' burial site outside of Seoul. So Mia asks if John remembers their dad working on differences or quotients, and he reminds her that she herself worked on a mathematical expression of those concepts in relation to the effect of dissonant chords or harmonic functions on moods. So Adam was really excited about the idea, and it was basically what he was missing from his research.
Yeah, it was a really confusing thing. Basically, he was trying to put like he was trying to define happiness in terms of like a quotient, and Mia was
Mhm.
really smart, so she was doing some like she was basically saying something that made sense in terms of math, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Mhm.
like this is it."
That's
And I was like,
perfect. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, "I don't understand, but that's fine."
Yeah, I was a little confused.
Yeah. So then chapter 10, micro and macro. Detective Janice sends a scan of the first page of Adam's notebook, which includes a discussion of micro and macro happiness in relation to Eugene's like autism,
Mhm.
and compares between John and Mia's respective levels of joy at like baseline. He basically goes into this tangent where it's like John sees happiness like this. Mia
Mhm.
at baseline is unhappy. So there, like stuff like that, which Mia was really offended. And honestly, I probably would be offended too. So
Mhm.
Detective Janice also released two new pieces of information. Adam had actually transferred $20,000 from his IRA into a new checking account, and at the same time, he began exchanging frequent calls and texts with someone named Angeli Rapari. And Detective Janice plays a voicemail from Angeli to Adam, in which she tells him she's tired of sneaking around and he needs to tell his wife. And so I know what you guys are thinking. He a
It's
cheater.
giving he ran away with another woman.
Yes, and I feel like it's just so convenient that this is all coming to I don't know. I don't because here's my thing is like this happiness quotient thing is kind of random to me because it's like an almost like an obsession. Like he had the files on his
Right.
folder like on his
Mhm.
computer. He has a whole notebook.
It
He
was
like is
locked
really
up.
yeah, like he's really
Mhm.
taking this seriously and I'm just like but maybe Angeli is somebody that like isn't someone he ran away with, but
Someone who's helping him, maybe?
yeah, or like, maybe something
Well,
else is going on and she's like a doctor or something. I don't know.
my thing is it
Yeah.
the money was very convenient, and what if he was doing all this research on happiness because he's not happy?
Yeah. And I thought it had mentioned that he wasn't happy for a bit because
Because
wasn't
of the
I don't
career switch thing, right?
yeah, it was like him and his wife, right? I don't remember if that but yeah, I remember it said that I don't think he was happy and then he took the sacrifice to be a stay-at-home dad. So,
I mean, again, no answers, very
mhm.
sus. I think things just got more sus. So, I mean, that doesn't really help anything.
Yeah, so as you guys can tell, 6 through 10 was a lot of confusion.
Mhm. And a lot of just bad, like, detectiveness. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really know how to say what I'm trying to say, but, like,
Yeah.
who again, as a detective who is literally involved in a missing persons case, why would you use their phone?
Yeah, and then especially if you think it's like a family member, why are you responding? Just don't respond.
Yeah.
Like even if it said it read the message, just don't respond.
Yeah,
Crazy idea.
that was a little OD. But anyway, we learned nothing. We just got more confused. So the next couple of chapters will be what, 11 through 15?
Yeah. So stay tuned guys cuz yeah. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week's episode when we dive in a little more and maybe get more confused. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully we get some answers because this is not it so far.
No. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.